Good morning, good people. I just want to come to you this morning on a good, hot, sunny day in California, golden day in California. I want to talk to y'all about, I'm getting ready to start doing series, so y'all can just keep in contact. I'm going to put it on YouTube. I'm going to place it on Facebook. But I'm going to start doing series of different subjects. I believe, everybody have somebody that they can reach, and everybody have a key person. Everybody driving somebody, and you never know who you driving. You never know who's on a passenger seat of while you driving. If you weak, they weak. If you strong, they strong. If you make it, they make it. That's just part of life. Human can be followers by nature. All of us have somebody to be following that helped build us. But today I want to talk about some subjects, because I know it's an epidemic, especially in the Hebrew black community. And I want to talk to my Hebrew brothers and sisters specifically, because I know we have our brothers in the natives, our Latino brothers and sisters, and our Caucasian brothers and sisters, Asian brothers and sisters. I know we all have our flaws in our relationship. Let's talk about relationship with your significant other or your spouse. I see a lot of scorned marriages and people walking away from marriages, and divorce rates is going real high in the Hebrew community, especially in the church. And not even in the church, just in general. See, let me tell you something, especially my people in the church world and people of God. Because you got to know, you have to follow God. You can't follow yourself. You can't follow your own emotions. And that's what I want to talk about. Let's start with men. Men, check this out. Women in this day and time in 2015. We in a whole different age now, y'all. Y'all got to realize that Matthew 24 is playing out real strong. It's the prophecies of Yeshua, which is known as Jesus Christ in America. But I'm going to tell you, those prophecies are coming to pass very fast. But I'm going to tell you, iniquity is abounding and hearts is waxing cold. Okay, so let me get to the point, what I wanted to say. Men, women want to feel secure in an insecure world. They want to feel secure. I notice a lot of women is walking away from marriages or even relationships, and I'm just going to say marriages because marriages is very sacred and it's important. It's because they don't have no confidence in the man that's leading their house. Their man was sitting around. They don't have no goals. They leaning on them. The woman feeling like they depending on them to carry the load. Me and you allowing women to feel like they leading. They don't want to lead. They want you to lead. They want to feel secure in the future they have with you, because they don't want to struggle. They know this times is hard out here, and if they got to do it themselves, they might as well do it by themselves. You know what I'm saying? And that's why me and you have to raise up. You have to raise up. You got to say, even if you're in a bad situation, you don't have a car, you don't have a job, or even if you have a job but you're struggling to make it, because I know it's hard on the men. Women, I'm gonna talk to you about that too. It's hard on us. We got a lot going on in this society, especially in the Hebrew black men. I'm going to talk to you about that. But let me go back to the men. Men, you got to understand, women really want to feel secure in their future. You got to show them something. You got to show that you have a vision for their future, that you are going to build the foundation, because they want to grow old and be established and secure so they can actually have fun with their grandchildren. They want to have fun in their life. They do not want to feel like they have to figure out how bills is going to be paid and how they're going to get around and all the other stuff. Men, we have to step it up. We have to make sure the women feel secure about our future, and it's all about you and your strength. If they hear you struggle, if they hear you complain, then they don't have no security. They don't have no feelings of security of what's going to happen with their life, and because they tied with you. So sometimes a lot of these women like, you know what, should I put up with this? Or should I just be like, you know what? I can't waste another 10 years and sink. So a lot of women is abandoning their marriages right now. It's not a good thing, women. Yeshua don't like divorces. God do not like divorces. Believe that. It have to be a real reason why y'all actually divorce. And adultery is one of them. If you commit adultery, even me, I don't know if I can even handle that. You know what I'm saying? I know they say forgive, but no, I feel like if you can go out, then, there's no trust there. So I could understand that. You know what I'm saying? But then some people know how to work it out and work it through. That's each his own. But I could tell you this, if it ain't about that, but it ain't about getting, and women, men, if you beating on the women, okay, of course, I will, I don't think a woman should stay in a abusive relationship where they verbally, mentally, and physically abused. That ain't cool. Let me tell you something, man. You can't control women. Women, they was born in this earth, Lord God, in this earth, and they are individuals too. You cannot control them. You can't control them by hitting them and beating them and making them feel like they're afraid of you. No, they're not afraid of you. Some of them might be afraid to leave you because they don't want to die. Some of y'all be putting it in that area, and if y'all get like that, man, y'all need some counseling. And I tell you, I don't even like that type of stuff. I don't like to see men abusing women and men. I seen it happen in my past of how that stuff affect, and I just say, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be a person that's abusing women. I don't want to be a person that feel like I can control a woman's destiny in their life. So I can't do that. And I'm trying to tell you, man, don't do that. This is a big earth. In this earth, we have many women. It's 12-1 per race to men. So what y'all tripping off of? You know what I'm saying? If it don't work, it don't work. You know what I'm saying? But don't get into marriages, man. Don't get into marriages if you know the future is grim. Don't get into marriage if you're just going there to feel comfort and secure by a woman. You need to be a leader. If you're not a leader, man, you need to pucker up. You need to get around some people that's doing something with their life and some leaders, so you can get that spirit of leadership on you. I mean, I see that a lot of men still. They make their wives into their mamas. Your wife is not your mama. Your wife is your wife. She's your partner. She's here to help meet you. Meet your leadership goals. Help meet you and making sure you establish some ground and foot in this earth. So y'all got to understand, that's your help meet. Not somebody that's going to help you meet your comfortability. Men, raise up. Understand, women do not want to feel insecure. They do not want to have a man laying around, not doing nothing, don't have no future. They had, when they was young, they imagined how they want their future to be. They wanted their future to be secure. They wanted to have a knight in shining armor. They wanted to have the Cinderella relationship. Y'all got to remember that. So they're gonna get that with you or without you. A lot of them. Some people will put up with it. That's the ride or die chicks. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing. We're gonna go to the women. Ride or die chick, ride or die wife. You got to ride with your man. If he is in a struggle position, believe me, if he's trying his best to make it happen, you got to realize what kind of day we in, especially in the United States of America. They trying to kill us off. They trying to kill the black male, the black Hebrew man off. They don't want us to know that we Israelites. They don't want us to get strong in our mind and start thinking for ourselves. They do not want to give us the economic foundation. So it's a triple whammy. It's a triple whammy in the spirit because the devil know who we are. It's another. The devil know who we are. They don't want us to achieve as black men when it comes to doing an interview. The odds was against us getting a job or whatever career that you in, even in the movie business. I mean, come on, man. You don't see that many black Hollywood meals out here. I mean, it's only a few because they selective. They ain't easy as they can put a Caucasian brother in a role that never did a movie before and put him in a blockbuster movie, but they ain't gonna do that with the African American men. That right there is rare. You gotta prove yourself. You know what I'm saying? And if they choose you, I mean, that's a rare. But like I said, it's a double whammy. It's a triple whammy at us. You know what I'm saying? And then when we walk out this door, we gotta know if we gonna live from either getting killed by our own or getting killed by the system, and the system getting away. So we got a lot going on, women, and you gotta understand. You gotta be praying for us. You gotta stay on our side and push us. You gotta say, "I believe in you, honey. I know you can do it." You need to, even if you see this man sitting around laying down, you need to start speaking some like Jesus in parables and giving some type of example. Like I seen this little news thing where I watched this movie about how this man, he was dependent on his woman, his moms, and they had no future, and she didn't know how to feel no more. You got to put him in a position to feel like he'll lose you. You know what I'm saying? If he don't perk her up. But I'm telling you, women, Pray for the man. Push the man. Speak into the man's life and say, honey, I know you can do it. You just got to figure out what you're going to do with your life. Figure out what goals you want to set. What business ideas. Put some money around us. Get a job. Think of something else to come in so we can feel secure, because we want to be grandparents. We're going to have to be a strong grandparents in these days and time, because the young people, right now, they don't have no grandparents to go to, but the houses is broken up, y'all. The houses is broken up. The black family is broken up. Even in our families that we was raised up in, nobody know each other no more. It's everybody going to their different ways, y'all. Everybody going their own ways, y'all. The family is broken up in our Hebrew black community. We got to strengthen that. We have to restore that. If we going to be anything in this earth, we got to restore that. Our young people going crazy right now. They killing, they murder. They like acting like hyenas. They don't even care no more. Especially in Detroit, especially in Chicago and other urban cities like them across this country. The young people that lost it because they don't have no foundation of family. They don't have no foundation of people listening to them, or people they can look up to. They're looking up to rappers. They're looking up to gangsters in the hood that's putting them on and showing more love and putting them on. They ain't even looking at the church no more. The church ain't even doing their job. The church is about themselves, and we got to get out of ourselves, church. Body, we got to get out of ourselves. Our young people need to see power. They need to see signs and wonders follow us. They need to see us set the tone. We got to do something, y'all. We got to build the black family again. Men, you got to be men of your house. Think about being a grandfather. Think about laying out wealth for your children. Get some freaking assurance. If you go, you got some money coming to your family. You understand? Listen, get yourself right. Women, understand the men. Got to go through so much. Pray for us. Pray for us all. Stand on our side. Inspire us. Don't fuss with us. Don't put us down. And don't make us feel like you cheating on us, because it's messed up a man's mind. Men, stop being punks. Stop being punks. That ain't your mama. That's your wife. She can't take care of you. You take care of her. Understand? Take care of her. Take care of your children. Take care of your responsibility. Be a man. Look, you lead, they'll follow. You understand? They'll walk with you and they'll follow your vision. Don't be a punk. Don't be somebody who they don't feel like. Look, did something happen? I don't know if this man can help me. If we about to lose our home, I don't know if this man can be able to. He'll have us on the streets because he don't have no faith, especially in the church. Some of y'all men don't have no faith. Something wrong with this. Y'all got to get up and get out and get something. All right, y'all. It's going to be a part 2 of this because I got some more to say. All right. Peace out.